Hey everybody, John Woolworth here. Normally when I travel overseas, I'm doing some kind of humanitarian work, and so this video is going to be actually a lot different than what I normally do. I'm on an actual vacation right now. I'm here with my family, and I'm on the MSC Meraviglia. It's a cruise ship, and we're traveling down to Mexico. I have not been on an MSC cruise before, and I just wanted to do kind of a ship's tour, a walkthrough, and show you what it's all about. The Meraviglia is a really beautiful ship. I mean, there are some good things and some bad things, and I'll get into some of those a little bit later. But for now, I just wanted to do a ship's tour, and I'll probably do a separate video later that goes over the interior rooms and then also a balcony room, which is what me and my wife have right now. But just want to go through the ship's tour with you right now, and we're going to get started. Now on deck 5, they've got the guest services, and they've got this big atrium here. And stairways with really sparkly stairs. I guess these are made with Swarovski crystal, and I'm told they're $10,000 a piece. I wouldn't personally choose that, but they're really sparkly, that's for sure. And you got the piano in the middle there, which I've seen them playing that on a couple occasions now. Very sparkly, that is for sure. Lots of shops all over the place. Then, this is the coolest part of the ship. I have never seen anything like this on a cruise ship before. This is in the center of the ship on deck 5, actually 5 through 6. And that whole ceiling is basically a giant TV, and they changed what it looks like all the time. So it might be it might be the Sistine Chapel, or it might be almost anything here, but right now it's all leaves. And throughout here is all shops and bars and specialty restaurants. You pay extra for the restaurants and the bars. It's not part of the ticket you pay for, but if you want something different, then this is the place to go. And you got your excursions desk here. And we will be stopping by here later because you can get gelato, and I know my daughter really wants some of this. Ooh, that's got coffee beans on it. I'll have to stop by and get some of that. Over here is one of the coolest things ever. They've got a chocolate shop, and they've got all this artwork made out of chocolate up here. All of this is chocolate. How cool is that? Then they've got an area here where they do live music a lot of times. Nothing going on right now, but that's okay because I need to be able to use the mic right now. Then up here is the theater, where they have shows going on almost every night, and the shows actually are really, really good. Really top notch. We've seen 2 different dance shows so far. The band and the dancers are really, really tight. I'm impressed, honestly. I guess they have some kind of a MasterChef thing going on here right now, but I'll just show you what the theater looks like anyway. It's not as big as some of the theaters I've seen in other cruise ships, but there's actually 2 different theaters on this ship, so this is where most of the shows happen though. And again, back here is the spa, which I'm not into that kind of stuff, but for those of you who are, there it is. And here's one of the bars in here. They have bars all over the ship, so they're having trivia in here, it looks like. And up on deck 6, they've got some pubs, again, some restaurants. This is a British style pub. And you go a little farther down, and there is a sushi restaurant. Again, this is one of the specialty restaurants you pay extra for. The prices aren't outrageous that I've seen so far. And across the way there's another specialty restaurant called the Butcher's Cut, which is a steak restaurant. Got various lounges in here. There's so many different places you can go and sit. If you really want to be away from people, there are places to go. It's not like you're always surrounded by people. As there is on pretty much every cruise ship, there's a casino in here. It is a smoking area. This is not my thing, but I know for some people it is. There's a bar in the middle. Lots and lots of games. Lots of people losing their money. Oh, okay, here's the other theater, but I guess there's they're practicing right now, so you can't go in there. There's a couple of different restaurants on the ship. You're going to be assigned to one or the other if you want to do a formal dinner, as opposed to just going to the buffet. This is the Dioro restaurant. I'm not thrilled with this one because it looks like everybody is watching you in a fishbowl while you eat. This is not the one we were assigned to. The one we were assigned to is the Panorama restaurant, which is just a little bit farther down. And that one has windows overlooking the water, which is really neat. It is really noisy though. We ate there last night. The food was really good, but it was really noisy in there. Nothing going on right now because it's not meal time, but looks like they're having a meeting in there, so I'm not going to go in. But the whole ship really is classy and clean. Really beautiful ship. Then on deck 18, there's a big basketball and soccer area, football for you Europeans. It's all interior, so you can do while it rains. Overlooks the ocean, which is really cool. They have a pretty nice gym in this ship. It's not huge by the standards I've seen before, but what they have is pretty nice. They actually have free weights, which for me is a big deal. Usually it's just machines, so. Yeah, they got some pretty nice equipment here. And you get to overlook the pool and people eating when you're in here. There's stuff for teens and kids. Ironically, right next to the bar, but the teens area's got foosball tables and all kinds of stuff. Got some Lego sculptures here.
Ella, wave to the camera. Ella, wave to your friend. Wave to your friend.
Hey there. The kids area is actually pretty extensive here. They got an arcade. Actually, they have a couple of arcades.
So we gotta make sure we check out.
Got foosball tables and video games. And then you get down to the back end of deck, I think I'm 16 now. They don't have a deck 17 on this ship because I guess 17 is unlucky in Italian and this is an Italian cruise line. So they have a deck 13 but no deck 17. There's also a bowling alley here. And over here there's an F1 simulator. And there's also a flight simulator over here, which is pretty cool, but I haven't seen it used a lot. I know it's pretty expensive to use. It's like $15 for 5 minutes, $15 for 5 minutes. Going through the main buffet area. This back room, we always go into this back room here because nobody ever seems to find it. It's got a great view of the ocean. But as far as going into the actual buffet area here, they always have a pretty good spread. This is an Italian cruise line, so they tend to do especially the pizza really well. The pasta is usually really good. They have a good selection of seafood normally because, it's an Italian thing. And we're at breakfast right now, but there's normally a good selection of of breads, pizza. There's usually some curries. There's a rotisserie where they got different meats. Breakfast is a good spread too. Lots of breads, lots of rolls, things like that. They have hot breakfast as well. But as far as the dinner goes, most of it's been really, really good. Every once in a while there'll be something that you get and they're like, I don't think they knew how to make that. But for the most part, everything has been really, really good. The desserts are great, and there's always a good choice of things. Even if you're vegan or vegetarian, there's always good choices for that too. But again, my overall impression is that they don't have as big a spread as like Carnival does, but the food is really good, and I will say it's really fresh. Like all the vegetables and everything I wish I could get vegetables that fresh at my local grocery store. I don't know what they have going on, but yeah, it's always been super fresh. And then it goes back out to one of the pool areas here, where you can also get ice cream, although it's early in the morning so it's not open right now, but there's ice cream and fries and burgers. I will say the burgers are not great here. So if your kids are totally into burgers, this is not the one to be on all the time, but all the other food has been good. So back here is the adults only area. There's a pool and a lot of lawn chairs, and you can watch where the ship is leaving from. There's the wake of the ship. And right now we are in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to be at sea all day today. There's a nice pool back here. And then there is a walking and running track. It's 2/10 of a mile long, so 5 times around is a mile. I'm up on the next to the top deck right now, and one of the things I appreciate about this ship is that there are hot tubs all over the place. It's not like they just have a couple. They're always packed with kids. So you can come up here. This one's pretty full right now, but and then back to the adults area. If you go up another deck, if you've got kids, this is where they're going to be hanging out the whole time. There is a ropes course up here. And then over here, you've got the water slides. And I'm going to have to do this later. Looks like a lot of fun. This one goes right over the edge of the ocean. That's going to be interesting. There's a play area for kids in the water park. There's a better view of the ropes course. My daughter will be on here later. I'm sure she's going to spend all day on there. Pretty amazing that they have this on a ship. There's a kids pool here. Then they've got a smaller pool area that's actually covered. It's got a retractable ceiling, which is really neat. They got some just random foosball tables in the pool area. They've got the ceiling open right now, which is really neat, but this closes up when it's raining. They got the pool area down there with hot tubs. And overlooking the middle pool area again. They're doing like a dance party or something like that, or I don't even know what they're doing, but. So that is about it for the tour of the MSC Meraviglia. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and check out some of our other videos as well. And we will be catching you next time. Thanks so much.